Do you watch Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? It's Jeff Foxworthy's show, and the premise of the show is they bring adults onto the show, and they pair them with fifth grade students. And then they ask the adults questions from the elementary school curriculum to see if they can answer them. And apparently some of the things that we learned as foundational in elementary school aren't nearly so important for the living of our lives, and we've lost touch with them. There was an episode, and you can see the whole thing, by the way. If you go on YouTube and search for Jeff Foxworthy Budapest, you can get the whole, and you can believe me, if I'm telling you to do a search on the internet, I've already looked to make sure I'm not going to get in trouble with what you find. There's a young woman on the show. She's about 25 years old, and the question she's asked is, Budapest is the capital of what country? And she doesn't know. She has to rely on her fifth grade partner, and the answer comes up, Hungary. And she said, Hungary? Hungary? I never heard of Hungary. I heard of Turkey, but I never heard of Hungary. And I thought she was going to go through all of the food countries. I've heard of Chile, but I never heard of Hungary. Apparently, some of the things that we learned in elementary school are not foundational for how we live our lives every day. But some of the things we learned, or some of the things that I hope we learned in elementary school, are so foundational that they drive every decision that we'll make for the rest of our lives. Did you hear Miss Dolores ask? If I made a promise, some of them you can know immediately if I'll keep it. Others you have to wait longer, but you're waiting to see if I'm a promise keeper. Did you hear Henry as he said that? Our presence here was a promise of shoes, and we're not leaving here until all God's children have shoes. The question is, can I trust God?